moped now.
No, you gotta fucking.
All right, so we got a special showing for you guys here today. Some of my buddies have been telling me that we really need to dig out a piece of our history that we grew up here with and see what we can do with it. So I got my buddy Ethan here. We got TJ here. And what you can't really see is there's a moped in there. A 1979 Yamaha QT50 moped. And we're going to resurrect the old girl. It's been several years since it's actually ran. I know about probably a year ago. I puttered with the thing and I got it to barely run. You could only do about 5 miles an hour with it. At this point, it's just been sitting there at idle. Nobody's touched it. The gas hasn't been changed. Nothing. So we're going to try to dig this thing out, see what we can do to get it running. But we also have some first-hand experiences here that I want to share with you guys, just so you understand how unsafe this moped is. So going first here, we got TJ.
Well, it all started about 3.5 years ago. Gavin had this fired up. I hopped on her. He said there's no brakes. It's 10:30 at night. There's no headlight. So we had a Milwaukee headlamp on. The hayfield's up to the side. And forgot there's no brakes. Right through the middle of the hayfield we go. Didn't wreck it though. Made it back on the road.
So that's just one of the several cases. I've had numerous friends that have come over obsessed with this moped. And once we get this out, we'll show you. The foot pegs are bent in. The turn signals are bent in. The handlebars are bent in. The bolts that hold the seat and the rear frame on are broken from us riding it two people. Some really great times on this bike. So it'd be really fun for us to get it going. And one last thing, the background on this. So my dad works in carpentry and he's always dealing with a bunch of customers. When he went to a job site, there was a customer that said, hey, got this moped, lost the key for it, does me no good, I can't use it anymore, and gave it to him for free. Well, me being the naive young kid that I was like, ah, sweet, yeah, lost the key. No use to him. When I got it here, all we did was change a spark plug, and it fired right up. You can see the keyhole kind of been punched out, and the wires are already bypassed. So chances are, who knows where this thing came from? I'll let you use your imagination. But regardless, this thing's been through the woods, through the fields. It's been up the hill, down the hill. We've taken it down main roads. We've rode it. Two of us, tandem on there. It's a hard ride. There is very minimal suspension. This thing's only rated for like a 200-pound person by themselves. So this is going to be fun. We're going to dig this out. My boy Ethan over here, he's ready. He said he's ready to ride this thing. And he was actually expecting it to be pretty quick. I had to remind him it's only 49 cc's and the piston's probably like this big. So let's get her dug out. Give you guys the old once over. Drag a slow eyeball over. Got the old duct tape seat. That is a nice finish. The old Dreamometer, 30 miles an hour downhill with the wind pushing you. The old girl does have a horn when she runs, choke. The mirror is laying here somewhere. It's broken off, but it is here somewhere. We'll find that. We got our turn signals, on-off switch. As you can tell, we had this when we were in high school when color duct tape became a big statement. So we got blue colored duct tape on the brake levers. The old Yamaha. Look at the little tiny engine on this old girl.
And the exhaust, dude.
The exhaust is literally not even as thick as my finger.
I was gonna say something else.
As you can tell, the taillights are completely bent in from all the wrecks. And the battery is probably the world's smallest automobile battery you'll ever see in there. But I think there's a few electrical issues with this old girl. That's why she won't run right. And he's the perfect guy for the job. Mr. Electrical himself. So we'll get her initial assessment here and then we'll get back with you. All right, can you give me a little kickstart here?
Yeah, we'll try her out. What the? No.
What do you think? How many PSI compression that old girl got?
We got about like 2.
Could turn it over faster with your hand, I think.
I think so.
Man, she sounds like she's ready to rip.
I think so.
All right, so we got our engine switch to run. We're just gonna double check a few things. We got our choke on, that's still working freely. Underneath our seat, we better check to make sure she's got some gas. Still got some, yeah, that's some good gas right there. Smells just like varnish. I don't know if anybody ever messed with an old snowmobile. That's exactly what it smells like. What do we got here in the oil compartment? Oh yeah, that thing's like still full with oil.
What were you cutting trees around her or something?
I think that's all the squirrels and mice from where we had her stored for the last several years. And you know, that's honestly why the thing doesn't run, because I completely neglected it for like several years and just left it outside. I mean, this seat was pristine. Look at what we got going on now. It's just covered with duct tape.
Gaping.
We literally just left it out in the sun to just get destroyed. So, I don't know. I mean, we could sit here and try to crank it up, but
If I can start.
I don't know, that'd be funny. Sometimes it'll smoke. Actually, the gas is off.
Is it?
Yep.
Hey, do you not want to point it at your dad's car?
Well, I really don't think you understand how little little exhaust pressure and stuff this thing's gonna have. All right, as you can tell, it's not gonna just fire up. We're gonna actually have to work on the thing. And I think a good first step would be to see if it's got spark. Ethan, I'm gonna need you to stick your finger in the spark plug boot while I turn it over.
Take that thing off. Dude, that spark plug looks fresh.
I know.
Look
at how bad that foot pedals.
You want to take the spark plug out and see if we got any spark between the...
Yeah. Worried about the camera. Let's see what we got here. Well, it looks dry.
Yeah, a little crusty, a little dry. Better than wet.
Yeah.
Well, that's not gonna spark.
No, I know. I was just seeing if there was anything that was going to come out of her. Let's see if we can get spark. That's a negative.
Good thing you got an extra.
Wait a minute. Are those wires twisted together down there?
Yeah.
Alright, let's try it again. Nothing. We got 0 spark.
You buying one or what?
Yeah, we're getting one. After we fix this one up.
After you feel the wind between your hair.
Yeah. I need the slow thrill along with the fast thrill.
We got ourselves an electrical nightmare.
If only had a wiring diagram.
I think I found one on Google.
Really?
Yeah.
Here. You know how these were all kind of like together underneath it? Try it now. I kind of got them like all twisted together.
No dice.
No dice? What was that?
You mean after all these years, just loose wires are jostled? You can't be serious. Let's see here. I gotta kick it off this side here.
Get a little more power to it. Here, I'm running this dirt bike.
Almost had a collision.
I don't know what's wrong with it. Ain't no gas in it. It's probably plugged.
Oh, yeah. I'd say it's plugged, Ethan.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It smells nice.
We might have to take that apart.
Oh, dude. I had those little wire nuts in my car.
Well, let's fire them up.
Yeah, dude.
That's inadequate fuel flow, if you ask me. What about if we go the other way? A little bit stronger. Look at how clean that is. Wow. What do you think? There's some sediment there in the gas tank or what?
No. That's typical.
Mmm. Good enough to put back in the car.
I think it's diesel.
Oh, look how good blowing that was. Mmm. Guess what? It's melting the cup.
Is it really?
Yep. We're gonna need an alternate option very fast. It's literally melting the cup in my hand.
We're getting another cup.
Yeah, quick, double it up! I got all over my mouth.
Temporary another cup.
Dude, it's literally changing my hand different colors.
Whoa.
It's getting all sticky. Apparently red Solo cups and gas don't mix. We're probably making napalm right now. We don't even know it. Look at, there's wire nuts right there.
Ah.
Those are big ones though.
Yeah, we got a little.
We're definitely gonna need an alternate option because it's somehow wet on the exterior of this cup as well.
What about some chocolate milk?
What about it?
They're in here.
Oh my god. I'm trying to see. We're limited on the tooling that we got up here, you know?
That's what your coolant looked like in your Corolla. Like chocolate milk.
Mmm. Look at all the dirt in there. Oh boy, does that look dirty.
Oh, dude, constant stream now.
You got any more cups, Ethan?
Here you go.
Yeah. Just in case they melt.
Oh my god, look how dirty it is.
What do you put in there?
What do you mean, what did I put in there? I think the cup's leaking quick.
You're right there next to you. It doesn't do anything with concrete.
Look at how nasty it is. We're gonna need some paper towels, some rags or something.
Old microfiber?
Yep. Good enough.
You're just cleaning the floor, that's all.
Just doing some housekeeping work right now.
My mom's gonna wake up and be like, "It stinks in here."
It does stink though.
Alright, let's see if our gas tank's all clean now. Oh. Here we go.
Can't see anything in there.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming out clear. Tip it to the side. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Are we leaking through the cup?
Our cup's sprung a leak.
There's more cups right here.
Oh my god, we got ourselves a catastrophe.
Look at milk.
Okay. Red Solo cups are not for gasoline, folks. Do not try to drink your gasoline out of a Red Solo cup. Oh, it smells terrible.
None of that smells good, dude. You need to spray some brake clean on the ground. Yeah, we got any more like?
What about like actual paper towels that we
Yeah,
could throw away?
We can throw that away.
Oh, we're definitely throwing it away.
Clean up duty.
All right. Ryan in style. Oh, great. Got some truck nuts. Oh, no.
Now she's worth a fortune.
Judging by that gas, I think we should probably pull the carburetor off. Or do you think we should wing it?
Ah, wing it.
The port here looks completely clogged. I think we might better just pull her off quick.
Little 2-barrel.
As you can tell by the size of the screwdriver, this is a very small carburetor. So here's our carburetor. And here's our port that's completely clogged. That's supposed to be letting the gas into the carburetor. And we can't even see through it at the moment. So, we gotta dump this upside down. It should have gas in it. But nothing's coming out of it. So, that's a good indicator that no gas is getting to it. Only time will tell how bad it is in here. It's amazing what that old gas and brake clean does to your fingers. They're turning colors on me, I think.
You're getting even more Caucasian.
Yeah.
Like Michael Jackson up in here. Gotta cut that out.
I tell you what. Beggars can't be choosers, but a longer screwdriver would have definitely
Oh my god.
would have made this process a little quicker. You do this just so you don't break the gasket. Usually it works. Oh! That hose is so brittle, apparently we broke that. There you go. Oh, Oh yeah. Oh.
That's yummy.
Mmm.
Got some old
Crystallization.
Yeah.
yikes.
Thank God we got Ethan on the job to clean. Get on the ground. Oh,
Dad,
what do you think?
whack mold.
That's honestly what it looks like. Can you clean it?
Looks like my Tinder date.
Yikes. I hope she's watching. I gotta get needle nose pliers, pull this out. It looks like the needle is stuck and it's not moving.
Looks like a powered donut.
Yeah, you want to taste it?
Yeah,
Get a lick.
It's so like stuck to it. We got like a brush or something.
Maybe. I used to have this stuff called Power Foam by Amsoil,
Yeah.
and you could spray it in there, and look at that. It's completely corroded or stuck right in there, seized right in there. Unfortunately, that camera doesn't focus very well.
Is this too harsh?
Might be a little too harsh, but
Yeah, I think it'll still run after the fact.
who even uses these tips? Wait, you don't have a flathead in this thing?
No, it's here. What are you looking for?
Flathead.
Wow.
Wow, the one combination I didn't try.
I lost the one at work. That's why I quit. Threw me over the edge.
Threw me over the edge. Alright, so this should have a hole through the center where you can see daylight. Obviously, that's clogged, because you can't see anything through it.
Dude, that's my going out shirt. What the hell?
So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the bristles from that wire brush, we're going to poke it through and see if we can find where the hole is. Not like that. You just leave
Spit
it
on it first.
Oh, this one.
I don't think you're gonna be a finger model anytime soon.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh, baby.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
I think you got it pregnant.
I think we can see daylight again. It's just slipping right in there now. That's
Hot dog down the hallway.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Man, smoking gun. All right, clean that up a little bit, would you? We gotta see if we can gingerly remove the needle here. Wow. This is probably the worst one I've done in a while. Yeah, no gas was getting in that anytime soon.
No wonder it wouldn't fire.
Wow.
Wipe this on my going out shirt.
That's why you don't put Loctite on it.
Yeah, Loctite. All right. I'm gonna shut the garage door. It's like you stuck it in the wrong hole. Look how dirty it is. All right, gingerly clean that up. The tip of it is rubber, so keep that in mind when you're using your bristles.
What the?
This thing needs like an ultrasonic.
I think we need a smaller brush.
Here we go. Right. Let's see how I did this before. This is the main gas inlet. This, not entirely sure. Some type of overflow.
You know, having our little line that we broke.
That's just an overflow.
Yeah, whatever.
How's this part flexible, but the other part was brittle? Anyway, at this point, I think we need some gas. She ain't got no gas in her.
Put the old gas back in.
Yeah. Just what the doctor ordered.
We filled it through her.
I got the gas line hooked back up.
We're just putting a little bit in.
Give her the old half gallon that she deserves.
I think that's plenty. I think that'll get us to Dixon City.
Yeah, that'll get us 70 miles. All right. The old moment of truth. We got our switch on, our wires are crossed, our choke's on, our gas is now on. Here we go. Let me stand up to the side here. Interesting. It's not working. Oh, all right. We just need to get gas to it somehow,
Dude.
so we're not getting gas.
Give her another crank. Maybe she's just tired.
You know what? My leg's tired. That's what's tired.
All right, before any of this happens, do not try this at home, kids.
Like this. If it only feels like a tickle, then we don't have strong enough spark. If it crimples his hand, we know we got good spark.
All right.
How'd it feel? Nice. Is it a tickle on the tip of your finger, or does it feel like it's like making your whole hand?
Not like whole hand, but it's definitely got a little strength to it. It's not just like a little tingle.
I feel like I need to do it now too. Yeah.
I mean, I have a high pain tolerance.
Ready? Yep. No, see, that's a tickle.
Is it?
Trust me, dude. If my hand was like this and that hit, my fingers would go like that. Like my whole fucking arm would go like that.
So
my whole freaking arm would go like that. So I think the coil's bad. That's what I get for buying cheap eBay parts 35 years ago.
So, what's your plan now?
All right, well, I guess we'll order up a new coil. I know in the past that was the solution. That coil there, like I said, I think I bought off eBay. That was several years ago. We left this thing outside for several years as well. Also, it was a very cheap part, so I can't expect that thing to last like the rest of the beautiful bike is held up. So we'll order up a new one of those and we'll throw that on, and if it cripples our hand, she should run. All right, package has arrived. What, Ben? You excited too? Alrighty, look at this. Couldn't resist myself when ordering the coil. I got one that was neon orange. Does that make it run any better? Absolutely not. But it's cool. Nice accent piece for our baby blue moped. So, this is what we got to work with. One wire clips on here. This will go right into the connector that's right on the machine. Lead that goes out to the spark plug. Coil gets held on with 2 bolts. So let's get this installed and see if this old girl's gonna fire up. Alright, now we got her position. We're gonna just throw some screws in her. Hopefully everything lines up. Like we mentioned in an earlier video, this moped's endured so many accidents that things are probably not quite in the original position they once were. So it takes a little bit of bending and twisting and modifying to get things to line back up again. The old girl hopefully will be running here in no time. It's connected. That's hooked up. Bring this out. This is our connector. Oh, that was a nice connection there. I guess now
Put her on the ground, see if she fires up.
Take it off the tailgate. Throw the old fuel on. Which way is reserve? Up. Give the old choke, run, see what happens. All right, well, we're back here with the old moped today. As you can tell, it's been a little bit of time because I now only have a mustache. And anyway, we still have been unsuccessful in attempting to start this old QT50 Yamaha moped. Well, at this point, we've only got one component left to really try to change to see if we're going to get better sparks. So, we got ourselves a new magneto starter, whatever you want to call the thing. Pulsar coil, blah, 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 something, something. And what we got to do is we just got to take off this cover. We got to pull off the flywheel. We got to throw the new magneto in, hook it up, and hopefully this thing fires up. And then we can do a burnout with it. So let's get this thing torn apart, put back together, and see if we have spark. Now it just needs gasoline. So we gotta see, is there any gas left in the tank? Yep. Looks like I might have to just clean the carb again and we'll be off to the races. Woo! What a unit. I mean, honestly, feels great to have this thing back up and running. Kind of shocked. None of my buddies are here to enjoy this experience, but hey, what are you gonna do? The old 1979 QT50 Yamaha lives on for another season. It's pretty loud right now. I gotta throw the bolts back in the exhaust, but pretty cool to see the thing running. It's pretty obvious that the carb is not quite doing what it's supposed to be doing. Had my suspicions because, you know, a couple days ago, the fuel was just running out of the thing, and now it doesn't seem to be even going through the thing. So I bet you it's an issue with our float. So we'll have to tear that back apart, but I mean, for now, as long as it runs long enough for us to rip it around, who cares? Alright, maybe we gotta clean that carb sooner than later. Well, look who decided to show up! What's up?
I gotta lace up the shoes.
Oh man.
Too much torque to handle.
Alright. We're gonna idle it over and roll down.
She'll do wheelies now.
Wait.
Whew. Lace up the old Nikes.
of times and there's no brakes. Oh my God. It's fun, isn't it? Oh. Are you nuts? I'm gonna down my nuts. Took her a little harder there, didn't you? Wow. Dude, that thing it's a fucking workout car now. Well, at this point, I want to thank everybody for watching. To be honest with you, this was supposed to be a really fun, quick, easy project, and it actually turned into a multiple week long endeavor. And oh boy, I told him he's got no brakes. Oh my God! But anyway, I'm so glad that we got it going again. It did take a couple parts to get going. That's not how you're supposed to fix things. You're supposed to troubleshoot them instead of just buying parts and throwing them at it. But fortunately, at this point, there was only one other part to change, and that was the one we just did. So thanks for watching. If you guys like this, you want to see more content like this, please hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment. Tell us what you like about this, what you don't like about this, what we should do, if we should bother putting the bread basket and the light back on it, and taking it off a few jumps, or whether we should just rip it the way it is and crash it into some stuff. I don't know. Maybe we'll even take it downtown, test her out, see if we can go grocery shopping with it. I don't know. But let us know. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys next time.